Children naturally want to be independent. They take great joy in doing things for themselves, even when they have to struggle to accomplish it. Children also focus on the process of doing something, whereas adults typically focus on the end result. Dr. Montessori gives an excellent example of this. She writes about a toddler she observed scooping sand into a bucket. An adult told the child it was time to leave and picked him up. The child began to cry. The adult, assuming that the child wanted his bucket to be filled with sand, filled the bucket to the top and handed it back to the boy. But the child became even more upset. It wasn't that he wanted a bucket filled with sand. He was enjoying the process of filling the bucket himself. Dr. Montessori said, "These words reveal the child's inner needs. Help me to do it alone." So the best way we can help our children is by fostering their independence. This diagram shows the three elements in a child's world that interact to shape the child. First, of course, is the child themselves. Then the adults in the child's life. And finally, the environment around the child. In Montessori, we believe that we, the adults, can only control our own actions and the environment that we provide. Both of these impact the development of the child, but we cannot actually control the child. Therefore, if we want to help our children grow into healthy, confident, independent adults, we can shift the environment and our own behavior. In this video, we are going to discuss how we can foster independence through the environment. First, take a moment to observe your home from your child's perspective. Sit or lay on the floor so that you are at approximately the eye level of your child. What do you see? Does your home look inviting from this perspective? Can you easily access what you want and need, or do you need someone else's help? When we look at our homes from our children's perspectives, we can design areas that meet their needs. First, we want to put things in children's reach. Think about your child's daily routines: eating, getting dressed, going to the bathroom, brushing their teeth, getting water, playing. Is your house designed so that they can do these things independently? Even if they aren't able to get dressed completely on their own, they may be able to pick out a shirt from a drawer that's at their level. Or even if they can't set the table themselves, perhaps they can get their own cup, plate, and fork from a low cupboard. We also want to make sure that children can clean up their own messes, so having rags and other simple cleaning supplies available is important. Some things we can't change about our houses, such as the height of the sink or the toilet, so it's important that we provide stools throughout the house so that children can access things to meet their basic needs. We also want to make sure that we don't inhibit young children's movement. For infants, that means avoiding confining structures, such as play saucers and play pens, as these discourage independent movement and exploration. In Montessori infant classrooms, they use floor beds instead of cribs so that children don't have to wait for an adult to remove them from a crib when they wake up. Once children are crawling and walking, we want to avoid carrying them as much as possible. Encourage them to move on their own. We can also provide children with a space that is designed for them. When designing nurseries and children's rooms, we often hang art high up on the wall where adults can see it. Instead, we can hang the art at a child's eye level so that they can enjoy it. We can also create spaces based on what our child enjoys. Perhaps a child would like a cozy corner with lots of pillows and blankets. Or for older children, perhaps a desk. Regardless of the age of our child, we should ask ourselves, does this space meet the needs of my child? And does it promote their independence? Follow Montessori Collective on Facebook and YouTube for more videos and content about child development and how we as parents can foster our children's potential.